Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually on my old phone, so if it's like shitty imaging, sorry. It just doesn't skip out and cause me issues like this phone does. I hate this phone, by the way. It's the Motorola 5G, so don't get it, please. But I wanted to talk about the 5 stages of grieving with dentures because it's so damn important, bro. Like, it is so important to talk about this because so many people, dentures used to be like this hush hush. Nobody talks about it. People are embarrassed. People were all of that. Don't be embarrassed. You are not alone. There's like freaking millions of us that have dentures that, for all different reasons, whether it was domestic violence, car accidents, any kind of accident, really, medical issues, hygiene, like there's so many different reasons why people ended up with. So I'm going to go through the 5 stages. I have it here, so I have the notes of it. So there's 5, obviously we knew this: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I was in depression for a hot minute, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to explain how they coincide with dentures. So, denial. People deny all the time. If I had $1 for every time somebody's like, oh, I'll wait a couple of years, I don't need to do it. I don't think I need it. I think a dentist was just trying to force me to do it. Blah, blah, blah. No, if you have more bad teeth, like say 5 root canals, that's insane. You know how much money that costs? Like 5 dentures. Like, there's no reason. That's absurd. I mean, if you got the money and you want to pay for it, do you? Then I would just get veneers and just have them file down my teeth, but that'd be permanent. So you can never get your real teeth back after that. They make it like shark teeth, by the way. But then you have to keep up on it. It's so freaking damn annoying to do something like that. But again, you got the money, do you? But denial, I would say, is a big part. People deny they need this all the time. I hear it 24/7. Oh, I really doubt I need it. This isn't even true. If I just take care of my teeth now, it'll be fine. No, it's not how that kind of works. So it ends up becoming really bad when people sit in denial too long. And they, think that they don't need it, whatever the case is. And they'll wait another few years. By then, you can get sepsis. You can get massive infections constantly. So you want to prevent the worst case scenario. Anger. Oh, we all know the anger one all too well. I was very angry that I needed it because even when I talk about it now, I still am angry. But it's not to the level that I was because I'm already in dentures, bro, for years. Like, there's no... Can't deny or be angry about that. But I would say it was a couple of people's faults that this even happened. But they took a gamble because my diseases were so bad and they didn't know the other diseases. So when I take an autoimmune suppressant at that time, and they put me on Cellcept, some diseases, it'll actually make them worse. Which 3 of my diseases it did make worse. And it ended up going from a sinus infection. Some of your teeth, like your canines, can be up into your sinuses. Some of them can be touching. Some people don't have that problem. Some people, their teeth can be really up there. By the way, when my teeth got pulled out, like these teeth were long as hell. So they were in my sinuses. And when you get dentures done, like you get the full mouth extraction done before you get the immediates. And it was freaking insane. We'll just say that. That day was rough, bro. But the teeth were insanely long. Insanely long. So they do the test and they'll have you hold your nose and try to blow out. If the air comes out, your extractions, then you have a perforated sinus, which it could be from mild to you need surgery now kind of thing before you get sick. So then there's bargaining. A lot of people will be like, so if I clean my teeth now, if I stay on top of it, if I do this, I'll just not avoid dentures. Or, if I just stop this med, I won't need it. Damage was already done. There's nothing I could do. But it would be a bargaining tactic. Like, oh, if I get 4 root canals, like, I don't need to get dentures, right? Like, any dentist, a lot of dentists don't give you details of what's going on in your mouth. They'll just be like, whatever needs to be done. But they can see the writing on the wall very easily. They could be like, girl, that tooth has been filled so many damn times, there's no tooth left, honey. Like, it could be many things. So people bargain quite often. If I do this, it'll stop it. If I do this, can this stop? Or I can avoid this, or just get, like a bridge done or whatever. Because I even have family that did a bridge from like here to like back. So it was like 4 molars maybe. And you got to realize you got to take care of your teeth. You only get 1 set of adult teeth, guys, which I think is BS, by the way. But that happens. And then the 4th one is depression. when people get, sorry, my arm's killing me, guys. When people get so depressed this happened and they see themselves in the mirror without dentures, which, by the way, was extremely fucking horrible for me. I was 33, 34. I was about to be 34. And it hit me hard. Like, I could still see it in my head of that day. I could still see all of that. So you end up getting severely depressed, thinking I'm not going to have a normal life. I'm not going to do all of that. This is going to suck, blah, blah, blah. And they just quit and give up. And there's many people in here that watch me that don't even use their dentures. Like, bruh, what are you doing? You gotta wear the dentures. And I could promise you, I could teach you everything I know to make it happen. I've done over 1,000 videos, which is kind of freaking insane if you think about it. Everything is possible. The only person that gets in your way is you. And I've been trying to teach you guys that for years and tell you. The denture world is pretty damn easy. Can your dentist be in the way? Yes. Because especially, oh my God, I love this. When affordable dentures, which, by the way, that's another reason my doctor, we'll skip that because my memory is crap since the freaking medical stuff. Don't even get me started on that. Dentists can flat out cause an issue. Oh, you have unlimited soft reliners. All right, I need a soft reliner. Oh, we can get you in 3 months. That's not unlimited. Soft reliners take 2 seconds, bruh. And when dentists only put the same amount for everybody, not what somebody's shrinkage is. So, yeah, they can 100% get in the way, and that becomes a problem, which can add to people's stress with dentures. I wish dentists knew how hard it was for us denture wearers. And I feel like some dentists almost look down on us, and that's what also gets me heated if you watch my older videos, because you could have taught and helped people to prevent it. Even with health issues, there are ways and things that you can do. There's, deep cleaning things that you can do, like my husband does. There's so much somebody can do. If you eat too much crunchy food, you can end up with chiclet teeth like my husband. He likes crunchy food. Well, crunchy food can damage your teeth. Just like with us denture wearers, we have to get new dentures every 7 years. Because the teeth will grind down, just like real people's teeth do. But they can't just take them out and put them out. They're just screwed. So you gotta take care of your teeth. But depression sits in there, man. It sits in there for a while. So I always tell people, don't sit in these 5 for long, because you can get sucked in and stuck. And that is not cool. Last one is acceptance. I would say it took a few months for me to do the acceptance part. Now I've accepted it, but I'm still upset of the situation. I should have been more of an advocate for myself. And at that time I was vitamin D deficient. So when you're super vitamin deficient, which I was super vitamin D deficient, you can't create fevers. Your body will not show fever. You need your vitamins for a reason. So being vitamin D deficient, I never had fevers. My temperature shit was off the charts crazy. It was a bunch of stuff. So they couldn't even tell I was in sepsis because I wouldn't have fevers. And that's what poses a huge ass problem. So yeah, my health stuff, I don't think I'll ever accept what my primary did to me with my own health. But as far as dentures go, it just sucks. What's funny is I told my dentist what tooth it was. I felt it. He's like, on the x-ray, it doesn't show it. Well, no, it was so bad, it was above and past the x-ray spot, which was insane, by the way. But acceptance takes a while. You just realize, it's nothing you can do at this point. But all you can do is keep going forward. Don't just, by the way, guys, stop taking your damn dentures out and just placing them anywhere in your house. One, that's fucking disgusting. Is horrible hygiene, bro. That is so nasty to just put your dentures where your dog can have like 1,000 horrible flesh-eating bacteria in their mouth. For us, it would be anyway. And they're now biting on your denture, which can actually kill your dog because they could choke on it. And it's like one girl told me she just put it in her back seat. That's gross. They're denture carriers. And anytime you don't wear them, they're supposed to be in the denture cup with water above and out of reach of animals and pets. So I feel like there's so much people can do, but they, keep losing the denture and spending more. So then they just don't wear their teeth. I'm like, dude, why would you even do the process then if you're not even going to take the effort? It's not even much effort. Yes, you do have to clean twice now. So it's not just your dentures you have to clean your gums. And they're 2 separate products, 2 separate everything. Oh, I was talking to you about Dr. B's because Affordable Dentures now works with Dr. B's and their products and blah, blah, blah. That's why Dr. B's no longer talks to me. By the way, his company literally was not going anywhere. He got a hold of me when I was at 300 subscribers. And he was like, I like how you are. You're upfront and honest. I want you to try my stuff. But the problem is with his stuff is that, we'll just say I increased his usage of people going to him. His company tripled, if not quadrupled, when I started, telling people about Dr. B products. But the problem is with Dr. B products, it's essential oils, which does not work with soft reliners, as everybody knows. It can actually lift them. So I don't use their stuff anymore. And it bothers me how it says patent pending for the last 4 years, if not longer, and it's never been patent pending. It's never got patent at all for his liquid crystals. So I won't use it either. Because I believe people should stick to their word. And it wouldn't take 4 years. That means something's up and I don't know what's up. But for me to help build a company and them to treat me horribly, yeah, that was, no. I find that disrespectful for somebody to take advantage of somebody like me. And then as soon as when you get what you want, you just drop me. Because, sorry guys, my phone's doing a weird thing. Because Affordable Dentures doesn't like me because I say how I feel about Affordable Dentures. They take advantage of their customers. They overuse, they overcharge people. And it's sad. How are you going to give people unlimited soft reliners but only give them 3? Like, to me, it's just not okay. And they don't listen to people. They're not friendly. There's only been, from what I've heard, about 3 of them that are actually good. Now, they're privately named as Affordable Dentures, but people buy that, facility, and it's not Affordable Doctors, technically. They're just different dentists. So I heard of 3 of them that are good. And the other ones, everybody says bad. It ain't just me, buddy. I don't go to them. I don't want to go to them. I've heard so much bad in my last 4+ years being on YouTube that I wouldn't go to them even if they were the only denture place on earth. Because what they do is not okay. How are you going to say you're affordable and you're the most expensive for dentures? That's insane. But that is how you guys, the 5 stages of grieving coincide with dentures. I've been the first and only person at, the last few years that ever talked about the 5 stages of grieving. Because the mental aspect of dentures, to me, is far more important than the physical. The physical, you get used to. It becomes secondhand. It's easy. It becomes easy. It does, like everything in life. Whether you start a new job, whether you become a first-time parent, it doesn't matter. Eventually, over time, you get used to it. It's secondhand. But the mental aspect of this journey is no joke. And that's why I did this channel, because I wanted to make a difference in the denture world. Because everybody was just talking about their feelings of how they thought a product worked. No, I give facts. Facts are facts. Facts don't lie. That's just how I am. I give facts. People want my personal opinion, I give it to them. But I do facts because I believe in the truth. And somebody's opinion, like when people say adhesives work differently for everybody, that's BS. Formulas don't change. It's just people probably have loose-fitting dentures. That's why the adhesives aren't working. They're wet and mushy. You need a soft reliner. They need to be completely secured. And when you first get your denture, it should not be loose as hell. So you need to give it back to your dentist and say, here, you need to give me a new denture, because why is this so damn loose? When they do the fitting for it and they put the goo in your mouth, they're supposed to push it up and form it. Like I've seen this have this much denture wall. Why? But it's supposed to be formed up here like my dentist did. He put his hands in my mouth and he pushed everything up to where it cupped, and I had the most security of my denture. So I'm going to do many videos to explain all this to you guys on how to give my knowledge to you, but always advocate for yourself. Always. Don't be worried about speaking up. I mean, you do it respectfully. I'm not telling you all to be crazy and go yelling at people, because nobody's going to listen to you if you act crazy. It's just not. So always stand firm, explain how you feel, truth, proof, whatever you need, and fight for what you want, because you pay them. You hire them to do a job. It's not vice versa. So they need to do right by you. But I love you guys. I hope you have a happy, healthy denture day. Later.